Good evening. Would everyone please stand at this time? Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mackay, for leading the processional, providing such beautiful music. Before we continue, I would ask our guests and graduates to silence your cell phones and pagers at this time. And please remain standing for our national anthem, which will be performed by Noelle Sear, Brienne Gray Mitchell, Dana Hambrock, and Adam Coleman. Noelle Sear. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's right here. I apologize. Thank you, Noelle, Brienne, Dana, and Adam. Please be seated. Well done.
Sure, go ahead.
On behalf of the West Park staff and community, I would like to welcome you to our 41st annual graduation to honor our class of 2011. My name is Lisa Nazar, and I'm the Vice Principal of West Park Secondary School and your Master of Ceremonies this evening. At this time, I'd like to introduce the stage party. Mrs. Sue Marks, Superintendent for the District School Board of Niagara, and our Principal, Mrs. Linda Baiano. I would also like to welcome our special guests in the front rows before me from the St. Catharines community who continue to support our graduates through their generous awards and scholarships. Thank you for joining us this evening. Graduates, this will be your only high school graduation, so cherish the moment. I know some of you are planning to return to West Park, but you'll never be part of this rite of passage, so enjoy this evening. I now welcome to the podium Mrs. Sue Marks, Superintendent for the District School Board of Niagara, who will now bring greetings from the board.
Good evening, and what an honor and privilege it is to be here on behalf of our director, Warren Hoshizaki, the senior team, and our board of trustees. We are so proud to see these students here this evening, and it is an honor to extend our congratulations to you. To the staff of West Park, we thank you for all your efforts, because we know it's because of your hard work, time, and love for education these students have been so successful. Also to Mrs. Nazar and Mrs. Baiano, thank you for your leadership. Of course, we have to thank, though, all the folks here, the parents, the proud grandparents, the family members and friends, because we know, as they say, it takes a village to raise a child. And graduates here in this room are all the people, for all the years of your life so far, who have invested time and love and hard work so that you can be this wonderful success story here this evening. So to all the families, friends, and members of the community who are here to celebrate you, thank you for all making this time this evening to celebrate a village of success. Graduates, all the best.
Next, I would like to call upon our principal, Mrs. Linda Baiano, for the principal's address to our graduates.
Good evening and welcome to our 2011 graduation. Graduates, congratulations on successfully completing the requirements for your Ontario Secondary School diploma. This evening is in honor of you. Tonight, we recognize and celebrate your accomplishments and hard work during your years in high school. From the moment you walked through the doors of West Park in 2007 as grade 9 students, through to last Friday when examinations ended, you have experienced peaks of success and good times, as well as valleys of disappointment and despair. Through it all, we have watched you mature and grow into exciting, adventurous young adults. Take the time to reflect on who you were when you entered grade 9, who you are now, and who you wish to be in the future. As Walt Disney stated, always be in a state of becoming. Graduates, you have made a lasting impact on our school. I look forward to reading and hearing about your future accomplishments. Windows of opportunity and good fortune favor those who are brave, those who refuse to misuse time, those who care, those who believe in themselves, those who strive to be the best that they can be. Burston has defined the teacher as the third parent. I believe there is truth in that statement. Our great staff has worked very hard to prepare you, our graduates, for life beyond high school. We have laughed, cried, encouraged, chastised, and worried with you. As with all children, we have gone through great and frustrating times. Above all, we sit here this evening bursting with pride as we watch you graduate. I would like to take this opportunity to thank and to congratulate our entire West Park staff on a job very well done. Your care and compassion for our students is noted and appreciated. Specifically, I offer best wishes to those of our staff who are taking on new challenges and responsibilities next year at other schools. Mr. Grant, as a new program leader in art, Mr. Longley, as a new program leader in physical education, and Ms. Dugo as program leader in student services. Ms. Pollock and Mrs. Filer have an opportunity to return to teaching full-time mathematics, and we bid adieu to Mrs. Pillay and Mrs. Pora, our awesome education assistants, who are off to continue working with special needs students. To all of you, thank you for your contributions to West Park. While we are excited for you as you begin a new journey in your professional career, know that you will be missed. I would be remiss if I did not publicly recognize our parents and guardians of our graduates. Thank you for trusting us with your children. You have raised outstanding young men and women. Graduates, your parents are graduating with you this evening. They too have been there for you with patience, support, and love day after day. Your parents have celebrated your accomplishments, worked with you on that assignment or homework you just didn't get, suffered through one or two poor decisions you may have made, cheered you on as you competed, and now sit beaming with pride as they take part in the celebration of your graduation. They deserve not only your appreciation, but also your thanks. Graduates, as you bask in the recognition you will receive this evening, and then enjoy summer, you will then turn your sights towards the excitement of new adventures September will bring. Be courageous, be brave, be optimistic, be fearless, and be safe. The pessimist sees only difficulty and opportunity. The optimist sees the opportunity in every challenge. As Thoreau encouraged, go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Each of you has the ability to make a difference, to reach those dreams. There is only one person who can ever make you happy, and that person is you. Fleming aptly stated, compete against yourself, not others, for that is who is truly your best competition. It has been an honor and a privilege to be your principal. I'll close with a quote from Muhammad Ali. Champions aren't made in gyms. Champions are made from something they have deep inside them, a desire, a dream, a vision. Best wishes, graduates. Continue to be champions in the future. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Piana. We will now proceed to the presenting of our community awards. Students are reminded to pause briefly and look toward the audience for photos when receiving your awards and diplomas. Would students receiving a community award please assemble behind the stage at this time? Parents, you are invited to come forward to take photos as you wish. I invite to the stage Mr. Sahil Dami, the head of our English department, to coordinate the presentations of the community awards.
Thank you, Mrs. Taylor. West Park is a true community school. Our community businesses, clubs, organizations, and alumni are all supportive of our school and our graduates, as evidenced tonight with thousands of community dollars being awarded to our graduates. It is my honor to announce the Community Award winners for the class of 2011. The Apex Driving Academy provides an award to a West Park student who has achieved success throughout his or her time at West Park and is pursuing post-secondary education. This year's recipient has been successful in all of his academic endeavors, as well as being a very talented athlete in basketball. He will no doubt also succeed beyond West Park and make a wonderful engineer. Would Mr. DuPont please come forward to present this award to Nick Ford? Our school photographer provides an award to a young person who shows artistic talent and is pursuing an education in a related field to photography or visual arts. Would Ms. DeLuca make this presentation to Abby Silver, a student who has a wonderful natural artistic talent. The Canadian Federation of University Women gives an award to a female student with high marks in mathematics. Our recipient tonight has been one of our top math students during her 4 years at West Park, and will no doubt use those skills in her future as a biomedical engineer. We welcome Mrs. Eleanor Lancaster from the Canadian Federation of University Women to present this award to Michelle McKenzie. The University of Toronto Book Award recognizes a student for their achievements in original and creative thought, as well as their intellectual curiosity. Would Mrs. Pollock please present the award to Michelle McKenzie? The West Park Alumni Staff Award is presented to a student who does well academically and also participates in extracurricular activities. It is voted on by the West Park staff. Would Mrs. Lancaster please present this award to Michelle McKenzie? Memorial Award is in memory of a former West Park graduate. Colin's family and friends established this award to honor Colin and his West Park spirit by providing this award to a member of the football team who exhibits sportsmanship on the field and is entering post-secondary studies. Will Mr. Ed Cyprian, a member of the St. Catherine's Touch Football Association, please come forward to present this award to Nigel in the center. Unfortunately, Nigel is not here tonight, and Luke Whitty will accept the award on behalf of Nigel. The Compass School Dining Achievement Award is sponsored by the catering company that operates our cafeteria services at West Park. It is given to a young person who has excelled academically and is pursuing post-secondary studies. This year's winner works very hard athletically and academically, as well as within the community. Would Mrs. Kerman please make the presentation to Patrick Sautrell? The District School Board of Niagara provides the Student Success Award to a graduating student who is directly entering the workforce or accepting an apprenticeship. This year's winner is Martina Sacco, who unfortunately could not attend this evening. The District School Board of Niagara Specialist High Skills Major Award is presented to a graduating student who completed all the requirements of the program. This student has demonstrated outstanding achievement in the Information and Communication Technology program here at West Park, in his courses and co-op placement. Would Ms. Falls please come forward and make the presentation to Campbell Reed? Provided by West Park alumni Pete Christensen, is given to a female student who is studying in a construction-related field or in the business field. This year's recipient is hardworking, shows initiative, and hopes to pursue a career in accounting. Would Tara Christensen please come forward and present this award to Mandy Stokes? Foundation Niagara sponsors an award to be given to a student who has been a positive West Park citizen. Our winner has contributed to the school through her extensive participation in many different aspects of West Park life. Would Mr. Clark please present this award to Noelle Sear. The Lieutenant Governor General Community Volunteer Award is given to a young person who makes a significant contribution to the community through volunteer work. Noelle Sear has volunteered many hours for her school, church, and community, and this past winter did missionary work in El Salvador, helping to build homes for that community. Would Mrs. Diamond come forward to present Noelle Sear with the Community Volunteer Award? Scholarship Award is given to a young person who demonstrates academic excellence and is involved in school activities. Would Mr. Picasso-Leto please come forward to make the presentation to a young woman who has been extremely active in music, maintained a high average, and has impressed all of us with her positive attitude. Congratulations, Rachel Key. The O'Hara Trucking and Excavating Scholarship is provided by West Park alumni Dan and Sharon O'Hara. It is presented to a student who is pursuing an interest in entrepreneurship and business. Would Mrs. Dugal please come forward to present this award to a diligent business student who will certainly do well in accounting, Brody Smith. The Ontario Secondary School Teachers Federation District 22 bursary is given to a young person who achieves academic success through hard work and effort. Ms. Baldry is asked to come forward to present Naima Shire with this award.
Let's photo all that.
Demonstrated automotive skills and academic merit in auto courses and co-op placement. Our recipient is continuing his education in an apprenticeship in auto mechanics. Would Mr. Chrysler please present this award to Brandon Hughes? Many years ago, West Park lost a student named Robert Burge. In recognizing his contributions to West Park and the role it played in his life, his family, parents Angus and Connie Burge, established the Robert W. Burge Memorial Scholarship. This award recognizes effort and supports success. Tonight, our recipient is a committed, smart, determined, and very successful young man. I would like to ask Michelle and Nicole Burge to make a presentation to Asmir Basin. The Sheehan and Rosie Award, given by one of our long-term community sponsors, is awarded to a student who makes a significant contribution to the school. This year's winner has contributed to West Park's spirit and traditions with her work on student council as president and her participation in yearbook. Would Mr. Fennick please come forward to present the award to Elizabeth Dirksen. Several years ago, West Park lost a very dynamic and vivacious graduate, Tara Feschuk. She was active in every aspect of student life, particularly the athletic teams and athletic council. A couple years ago, Tara's mother also passed away after a long illness. She was a very energetic and loyal supporter of West Park. In keeping with the energy that these two dedicated women possessed and their loyalty to West Park, I would like to ask Ms. Sandra Feschuk and Ms. Patty Feschuk, sisters of Tara, to come forward and present this award to a gifted athlete who displays many of Tara's attributes, including the energy that she was known for. Our winner this year is James DiDonato, our male athlete. The Young Variety Community Involvement Award is a truly community award, as Mr. Sam Lee is our closest neighbor. This award honors a student who demonstrates maturity, has been a community leader in our school, and is pursuing post-secondary education. Would Mr. Longley please come forward to present this award to Dana Hamrock? The West Park Athletic Council Award is given to a student who has made an outstanding contribution to athletics at West Park. Would Mrs. Short come forward to present this award to James Bedesel? The Outstanding Contribution to Music Award is awarded to highly dedicated music students who have been actively involved in all areas of the extracurricular music program at West Park over their high school careers. This year's recipients are Adam Coleman, Dana Hambrock, and Brody Smith. Will Mrs. Smith please come forward to present these awards? The West Park Recognition Award recognizes students who, through hard work and perseverance, have been very successful academically and maintain honor roll status. Would Mrs. DePaulo come forward to present this award to Curtis Sopcich? The West Park Spirit Award is given to a student who exemplifies school spirit in all areas of West Park life. Would Miss Andy Wheely come forward to present this award to Adam Coleman? The West St. Catharines Business Award is given to a young person who demonstrates proficiency and interest in business subjects. Our winner is a very conscientious and successful student who has excelled in all of his courses. I'd like to call upon Mr. Joe O'Brien to make the presentation to Tyler Parker, one of our future members. Lancaster is going to present the award. We are truly grateful to our sponsors for your generous contributions in supporting our school and our graduates. Please join me in thanking our Community Award donors.
Thank you, Mr. Dunning. At this time, we have a special presentation from the Royal Military College in Kingston. I'd now like to call upon Lieutenant Trevor Bugis and Petty Officer Greg Buckle from the Navy to make the presentation to our very own Matthew Houghby.
Good evening. On behalf of the Canadian Forces, we're pleased to present to Matthew Houghby this certificate for a scholarship valued in excess of $100,000. Yes, it's that much. Towards the Bachelor of Engineering at the Royal Military College of Canada in Kingston, Ontario. Mr. Houghby was one of 550 applicants selected from over 4,000 hopefuls nationwide competition. His success was due to the support of his peers, his family, the excellent staff and faculty at West Park Secondary, and of course his high level of academic achievement and the leadership qualities he has consistently displayed throughout the school and the community. This scholarship covers the cost of tuition and books for 4 years at Royal Military College. Mr. Houghby will also be receiving a salary of $17,000 a year while in school and guaranteed employment as a pilot in the Canadian Forces upon graduating from the Royal Military College. Beyond the scholarship, salary, and benefits, his is the honor and the privilege to serve Canada in uniform.
Congratulations, Matthew. Next, we will move to the presentations of our subject awards. Students receiving subject awards are now asked to assemble behind the stage. They're still in awe of Matthew. Subject awards are presented to students for each of the senior courses. These students demonstrated excellence in that subject. We'll begin with Miss Baldry, who's invited to the stage to present the Business Studies Award to Brody Smith.
Good evening. Brody is an excellent choice for the Business Studies Award. During his time at West Park, he quietly led the way in the junior and senior accounting class in a positive, effective manner. He consistently demonstrated a strong work ethic, diligence, pride in his endeavors, persistence, and dedication to this discipline. All semester, his tenacious performance was thoughtful and well planned out. I have every confidence in Brody and know that he will excel in his chosen field of study. Congratulations, Brody. Good evening.
Ms. Falls will now present the Communication Technology Award to Noelle Sear.
It is my pleasure to present the Communications Technology Award to Noelle. As one of our first specialist high skills major students at West Park, she put many, many hours into producing videos for the school, such things as the anti-bullying video campaign for the anti-bullying video. The best student Christmas video I've ever seen. It was fantastic. As well as an excellent video of her on her mission trip to El Salvador. Her passion for film and video is obvious, so much so that she crossed disciplines and incorporated video into her final major project for her art. Oh, that's better. For her art final project. And she did a truly amazing job on that. So congratulations, Noelle.
Mr. DuPont is invited to present the Cooperative Education Award to Campbell Beatty.
Good evening. Firstly, I would like to begin by congratulating all of our graduates. I have to say this is an exceptional group of young adults gathered here before us. Secondly, the individual who has won this award is a student that I've had the opportunity to teach in many subject areas over the past few years. In his course, he achieved a grade of 93% and is one of the original members of our specialized high skills major program, which was a welcomed addition to our school this year. In fact, we will all have the opportunity to enjoy one of his greatest accomplishments from the semester, the graduation slideshow. So please join me in congratulating this year's award winner, Campbell Beatty.
Mr. Domi, our Department Head of English, will now present the College English Award to Nico Porcinides.
In class, Nico was not a man of many words, but the words on his page spoke volumes. Whether in his regular English class or in writer's craft, Nico tackled his work with determination, creativity, and insight. It is my pleasure to present the College Level English Award to Nico Porcinides.
Don't go anywhere, Mr. Domi. Mr. Domi will also present the University English Award to Curtis Sobchak.
It would be faster to talk about the few marks Curtis did not earn in English class and writer's craft than to talk about all of the marks he did earn. In both classes, Curtis combined hard work, dedication, creativity, and style to achieve outstanding results. It is my honor to present the University Level English Award to Curtis Sobchak.
Mr. Grant is invited to present the English Power Language Award to Michelle McKenzie.
Hello, I'm Mr. Grant. I give greetings from the Language Power Institute. This award, formerly called the Zoltan Raoul Award, is given every 13 years to a student who excels at grammar, language mechanics, and composition. Michelle McKenzie is this year's recipient of this prestigious award.
Madame Robertson will now present the French Award to Michelle Mackenzie.
Alors, je commence. Bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs. Premièrement, j'aimerais féliciter ma classe de 12e année. Ce soir, vous allez recevoir vos certificats d'accomplissement. Now, for those who didn't get that, I'm just congratulating my grade 12s on receiving their certificates of MSL completion. Bravo. This year's French Award winner, Michelle Mackenzie, has exceeded over 90% every year in French. She traveled with us to Paris and the Riviera in 2009, and while enjoying the sights, she also brought with her her reading, her light reading that is, on quadratic equations. Her accomplishments tonight indicate her prodigious ability to excel using both sides of the brain. I am very proud, and I wish her continued success. Bonne chance.
Mr. White, our department head of geography, will now present the Geography Award to Eric Coker.
Good evening. The recipient of this year's Geography Award is a dedicated, hardworking young man who produced an outstanding research paper this year on the environmental threats of military technology. For his excellent work ethic, outstanding researching ability, and having the highest mark in world issues, this year's award for the Geography Subject Award goes to Eric Coker.
Ms. Sandig-Wheely will come forward to present the History Award to Luc Cormier.
Good evening. Anyone who knows Luc knows that it is not hard to say nice things about him or good things about his academic performance. Luc led in history from start to finish, from the very beginning of the term right through to the end. He excelled in every task that he was set. He earned over 90 in the course. And Luc took history because he has a genuine interest in the subject, not because he has any plans to continue in the field as a professional historian. It was therefore a great pleasure to teach Luc this semester and to be able to present him with this award. Congratulations and well done.
Mr. McDonald, our department head of mathematics, will present the next two awards. He'll begin by presenting the College Mathematics Award to Joey Hopey.
Good evening. Joey is a very hard-working student who attended class every day. He meant coming to school by wheelchair. Joey performed consistently well in math in grades 9 to 12. In 4 math courses, he earned an average mark of 85%. Joey's work ethic, punctuality, and performance make him a very deserving candidate for this award. Congratulations, Joey.
Mr. McDonald will now present the University Mathematics Award to Michelle Mackenzie.
Obviously, Michelle is an extremely bright young lady who excels in mathematics. She not only performs well on the routine questions, but also enjoys the task of solving a really difficult problem. Michelle's high school math marks are incredible. Her average math mark is 99.5% in 6 math courses, and that includes 4 marks of 100%. In addition, Michelle participated in the Waterloo math contests in grades 9 through 12 and earned the title school champion in all 4 years. Congratulations, Michelle.
Next, I invite Mrs. Stickney to present the Music Award to Brody Smith.
It is my pleasure to present this year's Music Subject Award to Brody Smith. Brody has earned the highest overall music in music since his grade 9 year, and this year is no exception, as he earned an overall mark of 96% in grade 12 music. In addition to demonstrating academic excellence, Brody has been extremely involved in the music program. And he was music council president, involved in both the concert and jazz bands, tech room, morning announcements, West Dock, and even the infamous anniversary band choir. Brody has always impressed me with his maturity and responsibility, and I was even more impressed with the leadership that he showed this year in the music department. I sincerely hope, Brody, that music will always be part of your life. Congratulations.
Those of you who are diligently following the program will note that there were 2 other names listed for that award. It was a print error, and both Dana and Adam know about the print error. There's no awkwardness. They're very happy for Brody. We're going to move on. Mrs. Short will now present the Physical Education Award to Adam Coleman.
Adam was a member of one of the first Superfit classes that we ran at West Park. And Adam was not only an excellent student, but he was also very committed to working on improving his fitness level. He consistently gave his best effort in each activity that we did, and he was one of the only ones, I might add, that consistently ran the Warrior each week, actually trying his best. He also completed the course's final demonstration, or one of them, which was the Rankin 5K run with an excellent time under some difficult conditions. For those of you that ran with us around all the baby strollers and dogs and other things, it was a difficult race. But then, just because Adam wanted to, he also chose to complete the course's other choice for the final demonstration, which was a 1K swim, which doesn't sound like very much until you realize that that's 40 laps of West Park Pool. So, in the course, he achieved 96%, and so I'm very pleased to present the Physical Award to Adam.
Next, Mr. Taylor, Department Head of Science, will present the Science University Level Award to Michelle McKenzie.
Good evening. I would also like to extend my congratulations to the graduates, the parents, and the families. We should all be very proud tonight. You might have seen Michelle up here before tonight, so instead of talking about her and saying the same things, what I'd like to do is put this award in context for you. Usually when we hand out a subject award, we look for those graduates who took all 3 science disciplines of biology, chemistry, and physics, and the one that achieved an average of above 90 is usually whittled down to 1 or 2 stars. This year, the 1 or 2 was about a dozen. So we raised the bar and said, okay, how about those who achieved 95% or higher in all 3 disciplines? That lowered it to about 8. So you'll notice on your program tonight, there are 5 names listed. Those names are actually students who won the Most Promising Scientist Award. Asmir Basic, Nick Ford, Patrick and Curtis Sopchuk, and Michelle McKenzie. And there's several names left out, like James DiDonato or valedictorian James Fedesov, who also made it quite competitive. But amongst stars, Michelle shone a little bit brighter. Her work ethic and her attention to detail netted her 100% in physics, and darn near 100% in both biology and chemistry. So congratulations, Michelle.
I invite Mrs. Diamond to present the Sociology Award to Jennifer Williamson.
I'll just hold the mic. The Sociology Award winner is chosen for their proficiency in both of the grade 12 sociology courses and also for his or her contributions to class. This year's award winner, as you know, is Jennifer Williamson. She is a quiet leader, a conscientious student who takes her work seriously, giving attention and detail to her written work, as shown in her marks, many of which are in the 90s. Outside of class, she was volunteering in El Salvador, and I'm sure if she hasn't applied what she's learned, I'm sure she's learned a lot about sociology in that experience. So I wish Jen all the best in your future endeavors, whether that's working or whether it's volunteering, continuing volunteer work. Best of luck.
Mr. Clark will now present the Technical Studies Award to Matt Houghby.
Every year we're given the task to pick a student that excels in all the technology areas. And it's always a really hard choice to make. We have a lot of students there, especially from this class, that do a very good job. But usually there's one name that rises to the top. That person this year is no different, and it's Matt Houghby. I don't have a $100,000 scholarship to give you. I wish I did, but I don't. Okay, we can talk to Ms. Baiano about that. But Matt has done very well both in the construction courses and in the transportation courses at West Park, and there really wasn't another choice. So I'm sure all his effort and his skills will serve him well at our MC next year. And congratulations, Matt.
Next, Mrs. DeLuca will present the Visual Arts Award to Chantel Galway.
I've been teaching at West Park for about 13 years now, and I have to tell you that this year's group of grads is one of the hardest to pick one person from. It's an extremely strong group. The rules dictated I had to, so that doesn't in any way diminish her accomplishments, but there was a lot of them in the class that I could have chosen from. One of the things that I have to say about this student is that she's got undoubtedly one of the sunniest dispositions that I have ever come across. I don't think I've ever heard a harsh word from her, even in our travels in Egypt under less than ideal conditions, dealing with a version of the dreaded Tuts Trots that I think we should call the Giza Yaks. But that's probably enough to say about that. 3 countries and 3 kids, and it was pretty messy. She also, I brought props, she also gave me this pencil, which I will completely treasure because every pencil I put down in my artwork disappears in about 2 seconds. And this one with its shaker head and jaunty little hat and scarf has yet to be borrowed. So thank you, Chantal. I have dubbed her the color girl for obvious reasons. But also, she has an extremely good sense of how to use the entire spectrum of her work and pull it off. And that is something that's really much more difficult to master than you would guess. She also has a most quirky style, another thing that I'm sure you'll be able to tell when she hangs up her black grad gown. She has a unique vision and a definite style in her artwork as well, something she's been refining over the last 4 years, and it's been fascinating to watch. Ladies and gentlemen, visual arts winner, Chantal Gallo.
Thank you to the staff who mentored these award winners, and to the award winners, congratulations. Well, it's time, class of 2011. It's time for the presentation of the Ontario Secondary School diplomas. Before we begin the presentation of your diplomas, I want to remind all graduates again to ensure that you pause and turn toward the audience, let your family take photos of you, and enjoy the moment. The first group of graduates are now asked to assemble behind the stage.
First group?
As we present the Ontario Secondary School diplomas, qualifying students will also receive a number of other awards, which I'd like to describe for you. So when you hear that they're receiving the award, you'll have some context. The West Park Alumni Scholar Award is awarded to those who have earned over 85% in 6 of their grade 12 courses. The West Park Leadership and Scholarship Award is granted for accumulating the required number of points in our academic, leadership, and extracurricular participation program. This is a very significant accomplishment. Many students will also receive the Ontario Scholar Certificate issued by the Province of Ontario for students who earned a minimum of 80% on any 6 grade 12 credits. Additionally, the District School Board of Niagara provides a number of awards to qualifying students. A technical certificate to graduates who have 5 or more credits in the technical courses. A specialist high skills major certificate for students who have completed the requirements for the Information and Communication Technology program. A French certificate to graduates who have completed the core French program. A gold medallion given to graduates who have achieved a minimum average of 85% in 12 senior level credits, and a silver medallion given to graduates who have achieved a minimum average of 80% in 12 senior level credits. I think we're ready. I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Short and Mr. Grant to introduce our graduates, and ask that you hold your applause until the first group of graduates has been recognized.
Hajar Afrouz. Hajar, co-editor of our yearbook, is a member of the book club and created the West Park Warrior cartoon logo. Hajar, an Ontario scholar, will attend Brock University in Film Studies. Tonight, she receives the District School Board of Niagara Silver Medal.
Sarah Ahmed. Sarah enjoys spending time with family and friends and is an active volunteer. Sarah will be attending Niagara College to study early childhood education.
Omar El Masayed. Omar, an Ontario scholar, will be attending Brock University to study business administration. Tonight, he receives a DSBN silver medal.
Cindy Alta Miranda. Cindy's kind, compassionate nature has earned her many friends over the years at West Park. Her keen love of and dedication to sports resulted in a gold medal in the 400-meter sprint at the 2009 Ontario Special Olympics, and she continues to excel at running and soccer. We wish her the best as she continues her education at the DSBN Adult Education Program.
Derek Baines. An Ontario scholar, Derek will study business administration at Brock University. Tonight, he receives a DSBN gold medal.
Asmir Basic. Asmir, an MVP in soccer and an OFSA basketball team player, earned his athletic letter and won the Excellence in Athletics and Academics Award. An Ontario scholar, Asmir will be attending Brock University to study health sciences. Tonight, he receives a DSBN gold medal.
Campbell Beatty. A rower and ski club member, Campbell has completed the Specialist High Skills Major Program in Information and Communications Technology. Campbell will be attending Niagara College to study Civil Engineering Technology. Tonight, he receives a Certificate of Endorsement in Technical Studies.
Alexander Bichetti. Alex, a swim team member, plans to return to West Park before embarking on the Katimavik program. Tonight, he receives a Certificate of Endorsement in Technical Studies.
Roger Blackwood. An Ontario scholar, Roger has been active in sports, playing soccer, volleyball, tennis, basketball, and badminton. Roger will study at Brock University in the Health Sciences program. Tonight, he receives a DSBN gold medal.
Catherine Boyd. An Ontario scholar, Katie was a member of Student Council, the jazz band, and the Silhouettes. Katie will be attending the University of Ontario Institute of Technology to study criminology and justice. Tonight she receives a DSBN silver medal.
Jason Boyko. While at West Park, Jason played soccer and lacrosse and was usually without the crutches. He will be returning to West Park in the fall.
Jacob Buck. Jake will be attending Niagara College to study culinary management. Tonight, he receives a Certificate of Endorsement in Technical Studies.
Christine Calabrese. Christine has played hockey, basketball, badminton, soccer, and was a member of the slow pitch this year, who earned her athletic letter. Christine plans to attend Niagara College and become an esthetician.
Nicole Crest. Nicole will study early childhood education at Niagara College. Good luck, Nicole.
Henry Chung. Henry will be attending Master University to earn a Bachelor of Technology degree. Tonight, he will receive the DSBN Silver Medal.
Eric Coker. Eric was a member of the curling team, the West Park Music Council, and the concert and jazz bands. An Ontario Scholar, Eric will be attending Brock University for Communications Studies.
Adam Coleman. Adam, the Vice President of the Music Council, was also a member of Student Council, the Jazz and Concert Bands, Man Choir, Leaders in Action, the Ski Club, the Swim Team, and part of the Announcement Team. An Ontario Scholar, Adam plans to attend Brock University in preparation for a career as an elementary music teacher.
Luke Cormier. Luke, an Ontario Scholar, will be attending Brock University to study computing and network communications. Tonight he receives a certificate of endorsement in technical studies and a DSBN gold medal.
Angie Corridor. Angie will be studying honors psychology at the University of Guelph. Tonight, she receives a French Achievement Certificate and the DSBN Silver Medal.
Joshua Culver-Kirby. Josh completed the Specialist High Skills Major Program in Information and Communications Technology. A School Reach team member, Josh plans to return to West Park before attending Niagara College. Tonight he receives a Certificate of Endorsement in Technical Studies.
Noelle Sear. Noelle, a Student Council and Yearbook Committee member, and a Silhouette, has completed the High Skills Major Program in Information and Communications Technology. An Ontario Scholar, Noelle will be attending Humber College to study TV and film production. Tonight, she receives the DSBN Gold Medal.
Brent Davis. Tonight, Brent receives a Certificate of Endorsement in Technical Studies.
James DiDonato. James, an Ontario Scholar, received his athletic letter for his participation in football, volleyball, being a member of the OFSA basketball team, and part of the swim team. The MVP in rowing this year, he became our Senior Male Athlete of the Year. He is also the Rotary medalist. James will be attending McMaster University to study engineering. Tonight, he receives a Leadership and Scholarship Award and the DSBN Gold Medal.
Glenn Dickey. Glenn, who enjoys music, biking, and building, plans to become a contractor. Tonight, he receives a Certificate of Endorsement in Technical Studies.
Elizabeth Dirksen. An Ontario Scholar, Liz has been an active member of Student Council as the President, the Yearbook co-editor, and also involved with School Reach, Ski Club, Leaders in Action, and Therapy Tales of Niagara. Our Excellence in Education Award winner, Liz will be attending Wilfrid Laurier University in the Honors Art and Humanities program. Tonight, she receives a Leadership and Scholarship Award, a French Achievement Certificate, and a DSBN Gold Medal.
Rebecca Doyle. Rebecca, our slow pitch MVP, also played basketball and hockey and rowed while at West Park. A member of the concert and jazz bands and the Music Council, Rebecca plans to attend Niagara College in preparation for a career as an educational assistant. Tonight she receives a French Achievement Certificate. Samantha Eckert. Samantha, a member of the Leaders in Action
and also a basketball and slow pitch player while at West Park, will be attending Child and Youth Worker Program at Mohawk College.
Aditya Alangovan. Adit or Tabala, Indian drums player, plans to visit India and work towards earning an automobile engineering degree. Tonight he receives a certificate of endorsement in technical studies.
Brianne Ellsworth. Brianne is currently employed and plans to attend Niagara College in the Law and Security program. Good luck in the fall, Brianne.
James Fedosov, an Ontario scholar. James, Vice President. I'm sorry. I will start again. Ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. James Fedosov, an Ontario scholar. James, Vice President of the Student Council, was a member of the Link Crew, Athletic Council, swim, volleyball, and badminton teams, ski club, and Leaders in Action. West Park's valedictorian, James will study science at the University of Guelph. Tonight he receives a Leadership and Scholarship Award and a DSBN Gold Medal.
Nicholas Ford. Nick, who is an Ontario scholar, was a member of the OSSA basketball team. He will be attending McMaster University to study engineering in preparation for a career as a software engineer. Tonight, he receives a Most Promising Scientist Award and the DSBN Gold Medal.
Chantel Galway, co-editor of the yearbook and a member of the Concert Band and Music Council. Chantel, an Ontario scholar, will attend the University of Windsor to study drama. Tonight she receives a DSBN Silver Medal.
Kelly Gorman. Kelly was a Link Crew member and she enjoys competitive dance. Looking forward to becoming an accountant, in the fall she will study business administration at Brock University.
Brianne Gray Mitchell. Brianne, an OFSA volleyball competitor, also played basketball and softball and was a member of the Silhouettes. She will be attending Brock University to study accounting. Tonight she receives a DSBN Silver Medal.
Gure. He is a member of the Mayor's Youth Advisory Committee. He played basketball and was a member of this year's soccer team. He plans to attend Brock University to study business communications.
Dana Hambrock. Dana was Vice President of the Music Council, a member of the Jazz and Concert Bands, Silhouettes, Student Council, and Leaders in Action. Our Rotary medalist and an Ontario scholar, Dana will be attending Niagara College, studying Art and Design Foundations. Tonight she receives the Leadership and Scholarship Award and a DSBN Gold Medal.
Cassandra Hanley. Cassie will be returning to West Park in the fall to further prepare for post-secondary education.
Zachary Height. Zach, a member of the Link Crew and Leaders in Action, played basketball and volleyball. An Ontario scholar, Zach will be attending McMaster University to study engineering. Tonight, he receives a certificate of endorsement in technical studies and a DSBN Gold Medal.
returned to West Park in the fall in preparation for entering Sheridan College to study in the veterinarian technician program.
Joey Holtby. Joey, a football warrior, will be attending Niagara College to study auto mechanics. Tonight he receives a certificate of endorsement in technical studies.
Matthew Houtby. An Ontario Scholar, Matt was a member of the Student Council, jazz band, and concert band, also a member of the Link Crew. When he was at West Park, he was a member of the curling team, golf team. He skied, he also played badminton, and was a member of the morning announcement crew. Matt, our aviator, will be studying at the Royal Military College in the fall. Tonight, he receives the Certificate of Endorsement in Technical Studies and a DSBN Gold Medal.
Dylan Howard. Dylan, our football offensive MVP, also enjoys all sports and working out. He will be returning to West Park in the fall.
Brandon Hughes. Brandon, a basketball and lacrosse player, is an Ontario Scholar. Brandon's work at Morningstar Automotive while attending West Park has led him to choose an apprenticeship as an automotive mechanic. Tonight, he receives a Certificate of Endorsement in Technical Studies and a DSBN Silver Medal.
Tyler Johnson. Tyler has played football, hockey, badminton, and soccer. He completed his specialist high skills major program in information and communications technology and will return to West Park in the fall. Tonight he receives a certificate of endorsement in technical studies.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's please have a round of applause for the first half of our the second group, please come to the stage. Rachel Keep. She was an Army cadet and was a member of the swim team and the Silhouettes. Rachel will be attending Niagara College to study art and design foundations. Tonight, she receives a Certificate of Endorsement in Technical Studies and a DSBN Silver Medal.
Dana Koza. Dana, our MVP in senior girls volleyball and member of the OFSA volleyball team, also played baseball and soccer. Next year, she will study pre-health sciences at Niagara College to prepare for a career as a registered nurse.
Ray Dawn Larment. Ray Dawn will attend Niagara College to study hairstyling techniques in preparation for the esthetician program. Tonight, she receives a Certificate of Endorsement in Technical Studies. Michelle Lawson. Michelle has played
basketball and hockey and curl, and she's also played Xbox. She will be attending Niagara College to study pre-health science to prepare for a career in nursing.
Sarah Lyhu. Sarah, a West Park Silhouette, plans to work next year before continuing her studies in environmental studies.
Michelle McKenzie. An Ontario scholar, Michelle was a member of the concert and jazz bands, student council, music council, yearbook committee, school reach, the swim team, and the hockey team. Michelle will be attending the University of Guelph to study biomedical engineering. Tonight she receives a French Achievement Certificate, a Leadership and Scholarship Award, and a DSBN Gold Medal.
Bradley Martin. Brad played hockey and basketball and was a member of the West Park swim team. After returning to West Park next year, he plans to attend Fanshawe College to prepare for a career in electrical engineering technology. Tonight, he receives a certificate of endorsement in technical studies.
Jacob Michaud. Jake has played hockey, badminton, golf, and soccer. An Ontario scholar, Jake will be attending Brock University to study health sciences. Tonight he receives a DSBN silver medal.
Nicholas Mizabraki. Nick will be attending Niagara College in automotive technician studies. Tonight, he receives a certificate of endorsement in technical studies.
Sandra Paquette. Art, painting, hiking, and camping are some of Cassandra's pastimes. She hopes to attend university to study psychology.
Parth Parra. Parth, a rower, also enjoys martial arts. Parth plans to study at the University of Windsor. Tonight, he receives a certificate of endorsement in technical studies.
Tyler Parkin, a basketball player. Tyler, an Ontario scholar, will be attending Brock University to study accounting. Tonight, he receives a DSBN gold medal.
Samantha Phillips. Sam plans to study recreation therapy at Niagara College. Tonight, she will receive a DSBN silver medal.
Nico Porcinides. Nico, a rower, enjoys playing guitar in his band and writing music. Nico will attend the Ontario College of Health and Technology to study massage therapy.
Caitlin Principe. Caitlin was a West Park Silhouette. She also was a member of the West Park Ski Club and a member of the Leaders in Action team.
Dania Rihawi. Dania, a dance club member, will be attending Niagara College in the Pharmacy Technician program.
Richard Robideau. Ricky played badminton, tennis, and was a member of the West Park soccer team. He will be attending Niagara College next year in preparation for Brock University to study applied linguistics. Tonight, Ricky receives a French Achievement Certificate.
Stephen Sadlock. Stephen will be studying Police Foundations at Niagara College next year. Good luck, Stephen.
Jared Sanderson. Jared will study the Social Service Worker Program at Mohawk College in the fall. Tonight, he receives a Certificate of Endorsement in Technical Studies.
Nico Scott. Nico, a track and field star, also played football and was a member of the Leaders in Action at West Park. He plans to return in the fall to further prepare for post-secondary education. Tonight, he receives a Certificate of Endorsement in Technical Studies.
Michael Sharp. A junior B player with the St. Catharines Falcons, Mike also enjoys country music and playing lacrosse. This year, he learned how to spell sternocleidomastoid, and he will return to West Park in the fall.
I didn't know he liked country music. Nema Shire. Nema enjoys music, writing stories and poems, and playing soccer. Nema will be attending Brock University to study Community Health Sciences. Tonight she receives a French Achievement Certificate and a DSBN Silver Medal.
Abigail Silver. Abigail has completed the Specialist High Skills Major Program in Information and Communications Technology. She has also been a member of the Leaders in Action and Yearbook Committees. Abigail will be attending Fanshawe College to study graphic design. Tonight, she receives a Certificate of Endorsement in Technical Studies.
Andrew Sindelar. Andrew O'Rourke is an Ontario scholar. He will be attending Brock University to study Honors Co-op Accounting. Tonight, he receives a DSBN Gold Medal.
Brody Smith. This year's president of Music Council was a member of the concert and jazz bands and the band choir. He was a curler and did morning announcements. An Ontario scholar, Brody will be attending Brock University to study honors accounting. Tonight, he receives a leadership and scholarship award and the DSBN Gold Medal.
Curtis Sobchuk. An Ontario scholar, Curtis is a 4-time wrestling medalist at OFSA. Can you imagine that? He played soccer and was a coxie for the rowing team, a member of the concert band, Leaders in Action, and the ski club. Curtis will be attending the University of Toronto to study life sciences. Tonight he receives a Most Promising Scientist Award and a DSBN Gold Medal.
Patrick Sobchuk. Patrick, an Ontario scholar, was also an OFSA wrestling champion. He played as a member of the West Park soccer team and also was a member of the ski club. He will be attending the University of Guelph to study environmental science. Tonight, he receives a Most Promising Scientist Award and the DSBN Gold Medal.
Alex Spira, an Ontario scholar. Oh yes, it's him. An Ontario scholar, Alec has been a member of the curling team, swim team, badminton team, and school reach. Alec plans to attend the University of Western Ontario, my old alma mater, to study biomedical sciences. Tonight he receives a French Achievement Certificate and a DSBN Gold Medal.
Mandy Stokes. Mandy will be attending Brock University in the fall to study accounting. Tonight, she receives a DSBN Silver Medal.
Dylan Tache. In the fall, Dylan will be attending Niagara College to study police foundations. Good luck, Dylan.
Jamie Taker. Jamie will be attending Niagara College to study hospitality management. Jamie has currently completed her diploma in the Niagara Link program at Niagara College.
Aaron Taylor. Aaron played co-ed volleyball and hockey for the Thorold Junior Boys Blackhawks and the Barrie Colts, an OHL team. Aaron plans to return to West Park to further prepare for post-secondary studies.
Clayton Hobson. Clay, a football warrior, is returning to West Park to further prepare for post-secondary studies. Tonight, he receives a certificate of endorsement in technical studies.
Alicia Willette. Alicia has been a member of the choir, concert band, book club, and chess team. Alicia will be attending Sheridan College to study in the Performing Arts program.
Elliot Walters. Elliot, a lacrosse player while at West Park, will be returning in the fall to further prepare for post-secondary education. Tonight, he will receive a certificate of endorsement in technical studies.
Aaron White, the drummer in Lola Get Out. Aaron, a senior rowing MVP, will be attending Brock University to study health sciences. Tonight he receives a certificate of endorsement in technical studies and a DSBN Gold Medal.
Luke Whitty. Luke was our defensive football MVP. While at West Park, he was also a rower and a lacrosse player. Luke completed the Specialist High Skills Major Program in Information and Communications Technology. An Ontario Scholar, he will be returning to West Park next year. Tonight, he receives a Certificate of Endorsement in Technical Studies and a DSBN Silver Medal.
Jennifer Williamson, an Ontario Scholar. Jennifer, a concert band, music, student council, Link crew, and Leaders in Action member, plans to return to El Salvador on another mission trip in 2012. Moved by Robert Frost's poem, The Road Not Taken. I was moved by that poem too. Jen plans to take the less traveled winding road on her life path. Tonight, she receives a Leadership and Scholarship Award and a DSBN Silver Medal. Let's have a round of applause for all of West Park.
Thank you, Mrs. Short and Mr. Grant, for your wonderful introductions, and congratulations, graduates. It was an honor to be a part of that special moment. And if you'll humor me, I brought my camera because I need to take a picture of you. But I had Miss Falls as my backup because I'm a horrible picture taker. So Miss Falls, join me. We're going to get a group shot from the stage for you. I now invite those students who are receiving an additional award to please assemble behind the stage. Our first award is the West Park Award of Excellence. This award is given to students who have attained an average of 90% in 6 grade 12 4U or M courses. This is no easy accomplishment, and we have 10 students to recognize for this outstanding achievement. Ms. Dugo, please come forward. Thank you. To present these awards, and we'll begin with Asmir Basic. Roger Lahu. Luke Cormier. James DiDonato. Elizabeth Dirksen. Nicholas Ford. Michelle McKenzie. Tyler Parkin. Andrew Sindelar. Curtis Sawchuk. Patrick Sawchuk. And Brody Smith. Thank you, Ms. Dugo, and congratulations, students. It is now my pleasure to announce the St. Catharines South Rotary Medal recipients, Dana Hambrock and James D. Donato. The St. Catharines South Rotary Medals are prestigious awards because the students who win this are nominated by staff and chosen by the class of 2011. Rotary medalists are of excellent moral character, participate in one or more school activities, and have made a worthy contribution to the life of the school. They are good students who's most importantly understood the Rotary motto of service above service above self. Say that again. These students were recently honored at a Rotary luncheon, and I invite Mrs. Baiano, who has already presented the awards, to Dana Hambrock and James D. Donato. That's bound to happen at least once during the evening where Someone gets ahead of me. The Excellence in Education Award is given jointly by the District School Board of Niagara and the Ontario Secondary School Teachers Federation, District 22. The staff have the honor of selecting this recipient. She or he must be in his or her graduating year, be a positive role model for peers in the area of academic excellence, involvement in the school, and in the community. This year's recipient is Elizabeth Dirksen. Earlier this month, this award was presented to Elizabeth at a ceremony. I'd like now to call upon Ms. Sumar to present this award to Elizabeth. Each year, our Governor General of Canada honors the graduating student with the highest overall average in grade 11 and 12 with a medallion. Our Governor General Award winner is Michelle McKenzie. As Michelle makes her way to the stage, I'd like to inform you that her average was 97.88%. Congratulations, Michelle, and thank you, Mrs. Mark. Would Mrs. Baiano please come forward to present the Ontario Principals Award and the West Park Secondary School Principals Award.
The Ontario Principals Council Award recognizes a graduating student who has demonstrated continued participation, contribution, service, and leadership to his or her school. This year's recipients excel in all. Yes, I said recipients. Both recipients are very deserving of this recognition. Both recipients are not prone to seeking the spotlight. Both have been outstanding role models to their peers, as well as excellent student representatives of West Park Secondary School. Always quick to assist, our recipients go about getting things done. These student leaders have truly brightened our lives at West Park. They have been extensively involved in an extensive number of activities at our school, some of which include Music Council, Yearbook, Concert and Jazz Band, Swimming, Leaders in Action, School Reach, Ski Club, Hockey, the 30-Hour Family, the Terry Fox Walk, and Student Council. Both have represented our school during our elementary school visits. One can be sure to see these vibrant achievers at our school functions supporting their fellow peers with tremendous school spirit. Both of our recipients have enjoyed honor roll status. Both will be continuing their academic careers. One will study at Brock in the near future in a yet-to-be-determined discipline. I'm narrowing it down. One will be attending the University of Guelph in biomedical engineering. Both will continue to be successful both at school and in life. Our recipients' last words in the yearbook are worth noting, and I quote, "Live life the way you want. It's all you have. Enjoy it." End quote. And take life by the wings and soar. End quote. Each of our award winners will and will continue to live by these wise words of advice. Ladies and gentlemen, Graduates, please hold your applause until I announce both recipient winners. It is my pleasure to congratulate and present the recipients of the 2011 OPC Principals Award to Michelle McKenzie and Adam Cole. For the Principals Award, Outstanding Contribution to West Park Secondary School, Academic Achievement, Excellence of Character, and Commitment to one's community are criteria recognized by this award. Every year, I have found my task of selecting the recipient of this prestigious award to be very difficult, simply because at West Park, we are truly blessed with many, many outstanding student leaders and positive role models. That is especially so this year with our graduating class. The 2011 recipient of the Principals Award demonstrates all the attributes of an outstanding leader: driven, enthusiastic, supportive, optimistic, and an unfailing commitment to excellence are just some of the descriptors one could use when referring to our recipient. Involvement in student council, yearbook, leaders in action, school reach, link crew, and ski club demonstrate our recipient's total commitment to West Park. Outside of school, our recipient has become involved with Therapy Tales Niagara, which is a program that helps people in distress. This perennial Principals Honor Roll student, Kristen Dawn French, and Excellence Education Award winner, has made a lasting impact at our school. We are very proud of her accomplishments and appreciate what she has brought to our school as a West Park ambassador over her entire high school career. She is genuinely respected by students and staff, and we will miss her. Next year at Wilfrid Laurier University, I know without a doubt that this young leader's contributions will continue to be simply outstanding. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to present the 2011 Principals Award recipient to our Student Council President, Elizabeth Dirksen.
John, Michelle, and Liz. And just so you know, I didn't know either. I was guessing too. Now it's time for the much anticipated valedictorian address. The valedictorian is chosen by the graduating class to represent them and speak on their behalf. It's quite an honor. I'd now like to introduce the West Park valedictorian for the class of 2011, James Fessel.
Hi guys. But for a more formal introduction, good evening, parents, relatives, distinguished guests, teachers, and fellow graduates. It is an honor to speak to you tonight on behalf of the graduating class of 2011. I would like to thank everyone for giving me the privilege to recognize the achievements of my fellow students, reminisce upon memories we shared together, and gaze forward into the future while bidding farewell to our second home, that is West Park. I still remember my first day walking through the front doors of West Park. It was a new world. Not because I'd never been there before, but because I went for a grade 8 open house, half of St. Catherine's lost power, and we were stuck wandering the halls in the dark. But back to that first year of school. You know, when we were 4 years younger and way less mature. I want to bring you back to a time long forgotten by some. To a time when Tyler Johnson wasn't the next Arnold Schwarzenegger. Before Campbell could grow the beard of a 30-year-old. Before Gurry or Nick had discovered swag. Before Brandon drove around a red sports car and a motorcycle. Before, I guess Jake always did talk pretty loud. Can you believe there was once a time when we were all on time for class? If you were to ask Miss Lancaster's biology class this semester, I had a deep feeling they wouldn't even answer. They would likely just stare at you like you were wearing a South Lincoln football jersey, or perhaps whip out a face palm and sign your general direction. However, believe it or not, this now seemingly fictitious punctuality did occur, even if it was only for the first period of the first day of grade 9. After surviving the first few weeks, we went through our first dose of green and gold injected events that were Orientation Day, the pep rally, and the grade 9 welcome dance. If we were told stories by older siblings of such days, they were nothing compared to the days themselves. If you were shy when talking to other students, you are now not only classmates with them, but teammates too, and by the power invested in whatever senior student was yelling at you, you were going to win that dress-up relay. Whether it was those events or just the first few weeks of being in a small school like West Park, one thing was now for certain: you were now a warrior. You proudly painted yellow and green stripes on your face when the occasion arose, and you answered the call of West what? As if it was second nature. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the spirit has not faded. At some point before your time in high school, you probably considered West Park the underdog when comparing high schools in St. Catherine's. In that case, I guess it's a good thing they say you should always cheer for the underdog, because when it comes to sports, warrior athletes, we're not like other athletes. We don't make it through tryouts and cuts, we're recruited. Most of the time. We're big and we need more presence at the net in volleyball, or small and we need a new coxie. Hi, Kurt. Often enough, our athletes will play a sport they've never even tried before, just so that West Park has a showing on that playing field. Not only do we put out a showing, we take on other schools and we win. As if there already isn't a need, let me kindly remind you of the Warriors Championship football game that took place last semester. The boys basketball team was, for short of a better term, ballin', and took their talents all the way to North Bay to compete at OFSA. The senior girls volleyball team also made it to OFSA, and although they were mostly not seniors, the leadership and pure skill of Dana and Brienne played a major role in making it there. The involvement of our senior class isn't only apparent on our sports teams, though, it's evident in our academics too. Apparently the students in our calculus class weren't messing around. The average was 87. When we got markup dates, Mr. Flood was used to seeing multiple 90s on his computer screen until he got to one specific name. Occasionally after a unit test, depending on the result, we'd hear, "Ooh, Mackenzie, another decimal point off 100. Much to Michelle's dismay. aficionado. Never in my life will I again have a friend with both a 98 in chemistry and who turns and asks me, how can water be solid? That tricky old character ice, always fooling science's most brilliant minds. At the end of last year, we said goodbye to Ms. Travis, our then chemistry and physics teacher, and welcomed Mr. Taylor as the new department head of science. He introduced to us the idea that he isn't a teacher, but a provider of information. Such information included the concept of explaining quantum mechanics to a 5th grader, that anything can be both dead and alive at the same time inside Erwin Schrödinger's box, and that sometimes it's okay for the conclusion of a formal lab report to be flaming projectiles are awesome. There is no doubt in my mind that such information will one day lead one of my classmates to curing a major disease or inventing some revolutionary machine that will solve world hunger. Something that has followed our senior class all the way through our 4 years at West Park has been our music program. Dana's concentrated trumpet bass, the sax power of Adam and Becca, the composure of Michelle on flute, or Brody's awesome and sometimes a little bit ridiculous faces while rocking out on guitar during Battle of the Bands will be memories that will forever make me wish I continued my concert band career. Sorry, mistake. I know all of these achievements and memories make West Park sound like the best high school anyone could ever attend, and well, it is. But of course, none of this could ever be accomplished without the patience and support of a few specific people. The teachers at West Park have been there since day one, not only to help us with our homework, but to help us with problems on the field, in the halls, or at home. On behalf of the graduating class of 2011, I thank you. Ms. Biano, Ms. Nazar, and our great secretaries, thank you for allowing us to have such amazing school-wide events, performances, and speakers. The memories created at places like Confederation Park and on countless other field trips will never be forgotten. However, I'm forgetting one group of people, the most important group. Thank you to the aunts, uncles, grandparents, guardians, mothers, and fathers. There are many things that we as kids and teenagers take for granted, and the unfaltering care that you give us on a day-to-day basis is definitely one of them. Thank you for guiding us through our most influential years of life, providing us with money and food, and for being there when it seemed like nobody else was. Ladies and gentlemen, never in my life have I had an experience quite like the last few months. Coming to a crossroads between wanting so many upcoming and amazing events to happen, but at the same time not wanting their calendar dates not to come, for that would mean that my days in high school would be over. Over my 4 years at West Park, I learned a lot of things. I learned how to calculate stoichiometry. I learned never to use things in a formal presentation, which I suppose I just did. I learned how to derive a math equation, sort of. But what's taught in the classrooms by the fine educators at West Park are not the only thing that I will take with me for the rest of my life. There are some lessons that go beyond reading, writing, and arithmetic. I learned that you should never be afraid to try something new. If you try and you don't succeed, do not be afraid to laugh at yourself and try again. I know I would not be standing in front of you today had I not put in a second student council nomination form after being turned down the first time. You see, some people pride themselves in knowing exactly who they are and where they're going in life. I will never disagree in saying that it is important to have goals, but in the words of Conan O'Brien, there are few things more liberating than having your worst fear realized. What that means is even if you do not reach your goals, what you've learned from your personal failure is just as valuable in the end as reaching them, and from that you reach clarity. Clarity breeds originality, and originality brings success. So whether you know exactly where you want to go from high school or not, do not be afraid to try new things. Let the pride you gained as a warrior carry on through the rest of your life. One of the oldest metaphors is that of life as a winding road. Well, I like to think of it as a bike trail, and we just took off with the lip of the highest jump we've ever hit. We have control of where we fly, but the path now under our tires is fresh and unfamiliar. Graduates of the West Park Secondary Class of 2011, my friends, I can read.
invite Kelly Gorman to come forward to thank James on behalf of the class of 2011. Well done, James. I guess we have a slideshow, a much anticipated one. Could I have Dana, Adam, and Sarah come forward? Oh, they are. Class of 2011, been a slice. This one's for you. So that speech, eh? was a wonderful slideshow, and you've grown up so much. Clayton, you look so young. That was the most dramatic for me. I think we owe a round of applause to Campbell for putting that together. And now, for her closing remarks, I call upon Mrs. Biana.
What a phenomenal evening. Thank you for wonderful memories, Campbell. It was outstanding. I hope all of you graduates take the time to thank your friend for giving us such a wonderful rendition of 2007 to 2011. Think of who you were, who you are now, and congratulate yourselves. Well done. An evening like this does not go on without many, many hours of hard work. Specifically to the graduating committee, to Ms. Dugo, to Mrs. Pollock, to Mrs. Miner, Mrs. Hodges, and Mrs. Holmerney. They worked long hours to get things ready for this evening. To Mr. Luca for getting the stage set. To Ms. Lancaster for making sure all the awards were printed, organized, and distributed. Mrs. Stickney for getting the kids ready for today to sing. It truly has been a special evening. To the staff, again, thank you. To the parents for coming this evening. To Mrs. Nazar for emceeing tonight, well done. I always forget someone, and so I'll say thank you to anyone and anyone who had anything to do with this evening. To the grads, I know, or I have a feeling, that your evening may have just begun. I will say, I almost said, do what I say, but don't do what I did, way back. I will say, have fun. My best wishes to you in whatever you choose to do come September. Keep in touch with us. You are a wonderful graduating class. You are always welcome at West Park, especially so this evening. Please be safe. Thank you again, and good evening.
This brings this wonderful evening to a close. Audience, please remain standing until the recessional party has exited. The order of the recession will be the stage party, the community donors, staff, and graduates. We invite you to join us at our post-grad reception in the foyer. Thank you so much for coming, and have a good evening. Please stand.
Sarah. Here comes Dana. Dana, look here.
Wonderful. That's a good one of Sarah. She doesn't really look at the camera.
Okay, she's so cute.
Wait, tell me after